I am Mai. And this is Virtual Lotus. I have shuffled the cards offline and uploaded them to my virtual panel. Let's get started. Something's up for those of you that chose number 1. This is a general reading, and may not resonate with everyone. I hope you enjoy. The cards we have for your general reading are, the Tower, the 5 of Swords, reversed, the 7 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands reversed. The relationship cards are, Constancy, Marriage, House, reversed, and Desire. The clarifier cards are, Grief, Wisdom, and Isolation. Something is up. The Tower card in the past position resonates to the present and future. Whatever craziness is going down in your life, or about to go down, is rooted in the past. Was there a disagreement, a breakup, legal battle, health problem or other issue? It just might rear its head. The 5 of Swords in the present position points to you feeling like you are defeated, or fighting a losing battle. It looks like your habits could have brought this issue back up. The present moment is where the fixing must take place. As well as seeing things for what they were as well as where they are. The key is to accept what is happening and understand that you must create a plan for change. A long-term plan for change. You might feel that others have turned their back on you, but whether that is the case or not, you can find a way to change your life for the better by being objective and leaning on your own strength. You could seek help from a professional or through the web. The danger here is that if you don't learn the lesson and take charge, this pattern is likely to repeat itself. The 7 of Wands in the future position isn't a major arcana card, so it can be altered, but as of now it is saying that if you continue and don't get your ways and habits in order and go forward with integrity, you could end up having to defend yourself in some way. This could be defending yourself from others or a condition, mental or physical. Again, this can be cushioned a bit if you handle things. The 9 of Wands reversed, Isolation and the Grief cards are telling us that yes, there is a lot of grief, feeling alone and bogged down, but ultimately, you do have some control over the situation. You must continue to fight the good fight and use the tools you have or acquire tools to help you get through this hump. This is the chance for you to start over if you take it seriously. For singles that chose number 1. In the past you may have been either extremely faithful or extremely stubborn. One or both of those traits caused a chain reaction that has you questioning your situation here and now. It looks like you might be married to an issue rather than a person due to something that happened in the past. This might be something that you thought was over with but has reared its head again. Are you set on not getting married and someone is saying it is a deal breaker if you don't get married soon? Whatever the issue is arising from, it looks like your behavior and lack of integrity could be the cause. Or this could be someone else's lack of integrity that is now causing an issue. For example, were you dating a married man or woman and just finding out now after you broke up? House reversed with the 7 of Wands is saying that you need to address the current situation head on. You don't want this to continue and then you start to act out of character because of it. No matter whose fault it is, when you start to act out of character, people will start to question you. House in this instance is your body as well as home environment, so if this is stressful it could be affecting your health or making the environment so uncomfortable you don't feel great in your own environment, home or otherwise. For a few of you, this is a surgery where you augmented your body in some way and now you are having issues. Do what you have to do now to make sure you are healthy. Your body will heal, and although you will look a lot different than you did before, it looks like you will attract a lot of attention in the future. With the 9 of Wands, Desire, Wisdom and Isolation cards, it is talking about your wanting to get through this phase of your life. You might need to take stock of the people in your life and your habits and start over. You have the wherewithal to do so. Get started. For those in a relationship. For some of you it might seem like you are on a merry-go-round with your partner. Like you keep coming up against the same issues over and here you are again. Someone's actions keep bringing you both back to these Tower moments. Moments where you are surprised to find there is an issue or having to start over. Someone in the relationship might be one to stretch the truth a bit or outright lie to avoid battles. Not realizing that not telling the truth is what is causing the battles in the first place. The time is now, to get everything in order and create a long-term plan to have a more transparent relationship, otherwise issues may start to pile up. And although this is between the both of you now, others in your circle might start to notice your house, so to speak, is falling apart. With the solution cards telling us that you are feeling isolated and battered, you do have control over your destiny by taking quick action. You may need to make sure you isolate the problem. You have the desire and know how to fix the issue, it is just about putting in the work to get it done. That is all, my friends. For those of you that picked number 2, this is a general reading and may not resonate with everyone. I hope you find something here that is helpful and useful. Remember, this reading could be about you, or if you are here, about the person you are dealing with, them. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The cards we have for your general reading are the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, reversed, the Queen of Cups, reversed, and the Page of Pentacles. The relationship cards are marriage, hope, officer, judge, reversed. The clarifier cards are trickery, reversed, creation, perseverance. In the past, with the Six of Pentacles, you may have had dreams of becoming rich, it may have even become an obsession. Money above relationships of any kind. And looking at it this way has given you a real understanding about how money works and how to get it. This could also be a family member, husband, wife, etc. that had a hunger for money and all things material. This one-track mind may have caused a few problems in other areas of your life, but you are probably successful and wealthy because of it. The Two of Wands in the present position indicates that you now might be looking at the world a bit differently, as well as measuring success differently. You might want to work on connecting with people and becoming more spiritually balanced. There may have been opportunities missed here because of your laser focus on material wealth. This might show up in relationships as well. You could find the circle you built was for networking only to get where you want, and the substance you crave isn't there. As you examine the world around you in a different manner, you might find there are some things have unraveled, and you become aware of issues you weren't aware of, like rumors or how dysfunctional you were operating. You could find that how you were operating no longer works in your favor, and it could cause you to have emotional upheaval. Your focus on looking at the world differently could shift into your focusing on what makes you feel good only and works with your emotions. Since the Queen of Cups is reversed, this isn't about positive emotions but more indulgent ones. The advice here with the Page of Pentacles, trickery reversed, and perseverance is saying you must be real with yourself. Separate the money issues and heal relationships, all while keeping your emotions in check. You have the tenacity and know how to get through this. Accepting the reality of the situation at face value and working through any issues you may have honestly will make this a time where you can make connections with people that you never thought possible. These are real connections with family and friends. It is even possible to repair connections that have real value. Now is about value of relationships more so than adding valuables to your collection. For those of you that are single, you may be coming out of a marriage to a person where you or they were money obsessed, or married to a job. You seem to have realized that there are other things in the world that are just as important, and hoping that you can take steps to make connections that feed your soul and your heart. This may take more time to do, so you could become a bit frustrated. You might feel like you are stuck or being held back in some way from getting emotional fulfillment in the future. The solution cards are saying to remove judgment from the situation right now. You could be judging yourself and others a bit harshly. You could be saying if they don't make the same amount of money as you, then their worth is limited. You are creating your reality now, and you can judge people how you want to. Take time to examine what is working and what isn't working as you judge others. Do you need to change your perspective? Are you missing out in any way? It is great to have high standards, there must also be a balance. I am not saying to settle for less at all, just understand your decision making and how it is affecting you. You are turning a new page in your book and you want it to be filled with good vibes and stability. Not just financial charts, specs, customers and work associates. Mind your manners when dealing with people that don't think like you. Your emotions might be on a bit of a high, causing you to snap easily. For those of you in a relationship, your marriage or relationship has been based on financial freedom, whether the money was inherited, or one or the other, even both created financial stability. You both may have been the ones in your family that made it all work. Always helping others in your family or others in general that are less fortunate. As it stands now, you may have taken some type of financial hit or are looking at wealth in new ways. In any case, you both are looking at the world a little differently. Looking for more spiritual balance perhaps. There may be some arguments coming as optimism about the situation changes into feeling stuck for one of you. But working together is key to figure this out and make it work for everyone involved. To avoid this, take control of the problems head on now. Balance could be needed, but make sure you still have your eyes on where your money is going. Continued balance and also keep your eyes on the prize will help to create a path where you both feel a bit more at ease as well as feel like you against the world. The Queen and the King. Thank you for watching. I have shuffled the cards offline and uploaded them to my virtual panel. Let's get started. For those that chose number 3. Dear friends, this is a general reading and will not be a one-size-fits-all. Remember that this will be for you, or if you are here thinking of someone else, it could be that this hits home for what you are experiencing with them. I hope you find something that works for and helps you. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For your general reading, the cards we have for you are the Devil, reversed. The Ten of Cups. The Five of Swords and Death, reversed. The relationship cards are Marriage reversed. Letter. House, reversed. And Death. The clarifier cards are Forgiveness, Insecurity, and Self-worth. Your general reading. You might feel like one part of your life is going one way and the other is going somewhere else entirely. There is a lot of transformation to be had this month as well as realizations. Your month looks great. With the Devil reversed, it looks like you released yourself from a troubling situation or realized something about the past where deception was involved. It is important that you release or continue to release whatever it is as not to be chained to it by thinking about it all the time. It looks like because you have released yourself, your current situation is thriving. You could have found your dream job, dream mate and family, met some wonderful friends, or even developed the state of mind and emotional maturity that you always wanted to have. Things are changing for the better and there may be a celebration in play. The Ten of Cups also talks about listening to your heart and enjoying the moment. You might see many opportunities come to you now, and listening to your heart and using your intuition can help you make the best decision. The Five of Swords in the future position reminds us that it is important to make decisions with integrity now. Integrity seems to be theme this month. Things are going great for you and may have opportunities that others don't. Stay grounded. You may separate yourself from some people as your new life develops, but it is important that you so with emotional maturity and in a manner that doesn't crush people as you are riding high. The Death card combined with self-worth and forgiveness are saying to forgive those that have done you wrong in the past and move on. Forgive doesn't mean you have to have them in your life. Just come to terms with what happened so that you can release the thoughts and make room to think about more pressing matters in your life. Although you are on a road of change, it might take some time for those changes to happen. You want to keep the balance of self-worth while making those changes, as opposed to putting yourself on a high horse and looking down at others whose path is different than yours. For those living the single life, you have finally come to terms with that breakup or relationship not working out. For some, you just broke up with someone and are newly single. You could receive a message from this person. They could slide into your DMs, but you are living your best life. Not going back and forth with anyone. You might be spending more time with family and friends to quicken the healing process. All in all, with the Ten of Cups and Letter card, you are letting the world know that you are having a good time and most definitely enjoying the single life. With the Five of Swords in the future position with the House reversed card, be mindful of what you say as you might push people away. It might feel good to say it at the time, but waiting a few days or until you have control of your emotions will be a better time to have any much needed conversations. The Death in conjunction with the Death card reads differently than someone in a relationship. It says that you are most certainly going into another book in the volume called, The Story of Your Life. You are doing more than just turning the page. There is serious transformation going on, and it comes down to your self-worth. You are transforming how you look at yourself and probably your physical appearance as well. You might be buying clothes, changing hair, new car, new condo, new life. If there is some overlaying insecurity, then deal with it, because the new chapter in your life is coming and it will bring new storylines in love. You want to deal with any of your issues head on before another opportunity for a relationship comes up. It is a typical thing to say, but it is so important right now as major change is on its way. Note that it might not come in the neatly wrapped package that you want. Due to an issue with insecurity, you also may find that you want to go back to a life that wasn't serving you. You might decide to stagnate the changes and keep that old storyline going because it is comfortable. Really think about that before you do it. That book has been read so many times you might just get bored this time and give that book to Goodwill. The only issue is that the book that you wanted, that new volume, won't read the same, because the emotions that you have created with dealing with an old story will color your perception of this new book. You can still have a happy and lovely romantic life, but you will still have to get over entertaining foolishness. For those of you in a relationship, some of you might have been thinking about being single, or you are in a new relationship. But, the recent past signifies a change of some sort. It could be that you and your mate both broke a long-standing habit together too. Did you both go on a diet? Did you stop smoking? You have gained control over something that once had you locked in with the help of your mate. Could simply be you now have a confidence boost. The present looks bright. You are enjoying whatever time of year it happens to be wherever you are. It looks like you might be putting a lot on social media or interacting on text messages more than usual. You might be showing off a little bit too. Telling the world about all the good times you are having. Some of you are just enjoying the good times. Keep that high going. And keeping a balance. You may find that others could be a bit envious of the life you live. Now, for a few of you, this could also be that you go back into some of those bad habits without letting your partner know. The Five of Swords and the Ten of Cups can also mean that you both are on vacation now, living it up, and the communication could go back to the way it was before if there were some miscommunications before the vacation. When you return home, things could get interesting. Watch how you speak to your partner, as things you say could exacerbate the issue. The Death card reversed with the Death card upright bodes to duality, stagnancy or complete transformation. One or the other. You could feel stuck or like you are about to embark on a whole new life. There might be some insecurity in here somewhere that is making it go either way. You could have the insecurity or it is your partner. But whatever the case, get ready for some real transformation to happen. Even if you feel stuck in some way, you might create that transformation out of pure will. This may also mean that the things in your love life are definitely changing while other things in your life become stagnate. That is it. Glad you stopped by. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.